You're mine! You're finished!
Now you see what I can do!
Punch him up!
Field. Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! Lightning blade! Reload! Thunder blade! Art expert!
Tornado Alpha!
By the power of
You're finished!
Annihilation! Watch this!
It ain't gonna live.
Take this!
I never miss! Do it!
Wrecked.
I want to feel your hand right now. You are the place my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. I'm barely breathing and breathing to that ground, but each and every time we all stand up. Stop right to yourself and be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's shout it out. You will feel alone, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hand right now. You are the place my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to new tomorrow. Don't hold back a lot of it, you give me strength and give me play. To dark the darkness, let's fall yeah, in love. Sparks just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana.
And I got a full heal.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take
Pepper.
it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
I used to do that in the army too.
This will
Fucking
be a
suck.
delicious piece of cake.
Strike!
Far enough! Hey, when did I get so popular?
Radiant sword! Flawless flight!
Tornado Alpha! Plasma shock!
One more! Thunder field!
An astral art?
That's my... You.
Shut him down! Take this! You're finished!
Ow.
No escape!
He's knocked down. This does more damage when they're knocked down.
Take this! It's over! Plasma
Who
shock!
wants to die next? Hurricane! Photon
Searing gale!
Reload!
Take this!
You're mine! No escape!
Sealed! Lightning!
Take this!
Get on it!
Whoops. This. You.
With the other.
I'll smash you!
You're mine!
First strike!
You're finished!
Let the
I'm not
marksman
done!
handle this.
We did it!
These little ones are hard.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
A lot of
I wonder if
freaking
we can make new weapons
petrol
with this.
zone, but. So y'all keep telling me to make new weapons. I'll get there when I get there. Alright, so we got a split in the road. That's the way it is. Hit the crystal first. Tempestuous mass.
Get lost! Where are you going?
Knock the ass down.
Piss on!
Fury!
Ignite!
Burning! Glacial sphere! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Plasma shock!
Freeze Lancer!
Do it!
Lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
You're
Already
mine!
on it!
You're finished!
This one's mine! Get on in there with the others!
Here I come!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
All
Here I
right.
go! I'm only tempted! May a thousand gales tear you to shreds!
Nice.
Great.
And the only damage really taken was from my fire arts, so doing pretty good. A bag of, I figured it was gonna be money, but hello, there's a lot of boys in here.
Little help!
I'm surrounded. You picked the wrong.
Water!
I'll run you through!
Blah, blah,
Take
blah,
this!
magic!
You're finished!
Cyclone!
It's go time!
Mega red!
Armor won't save you!
Dance in the
You're
wind!
mine! It's over!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here! I'm on it!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the tunnel to me!
This'll come in handy! Alright!
I give you some health, thank you.
No escape!
Sleep now!
Fuck.
Dragon Swarm!
Alright!
Fucking dodgy fucker, dude.
Not today!
Vanquish darkness!
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
You're mine! Do it! You're finished!
Here! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you want to...
You managed to pull through.
Demi-human muscle.
I found some equipment.
I think that's for her, right? No. Mantle. Oh, him. Nice. More defense.
Let me take a look at it.
Who the hell is on my team right now? That's good panel. I forget how to change my party around. There we go. I want you here. I like the tank. Thank you. That was everything in here, right? Okay. Oh, the number on the right-hand side
More
is like
damning
a
runes here too, I see.
chain combat bonus.
What
The
were
higher
people
the number,
even
the better
thinking
your
back then?
like rewards are
Trying
when you
to build
fight.
anything around here.
Is there anything here? It's gonna
Maybe
be
they
fast
just
travel.
had that much time and energy on their hands.
Made at rice and red sage. I hear so much going on. There's got to be a fast travel point somewhere.
Hi, Hoodle! Where
Yes.
are you going?
It's go time!
Little shot! Gusty nail!
That's it! Water snake, wait!
I'm ready!
Take this!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds! Gusty nail! I never miss!
On guard!
Try this!
Do it! Your field! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! On guard! Dance
You're
in the
mine!
wind! Only get serious! Sleep now! Reload!
Luna Rongo!
On guard!
It's over! Mirage! Prepare
Look
to be
sharp.
sealed!
Searing
You're
flame!
finished!
Reload!
Burn!
Blasting orb! I'm out. All right.
Take this.
Now.
Did you just heal me?
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Nice.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood. I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So, Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
They are
Go
ruined.
no
by
further.
it.
You're mine.
Like moths to the flame.
I mean, she's not really charged up, but
Save you. Did you see this?
Thunderblade!
Here I come. It's over.
This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm.
Art expert coming
Try
through!
this.
Lunar
Explosive ring.
Searing flame! Reload! Going in!
You're mine.
do this. You do this.
Raging
Glacial
cascade.
spear. Far enough.
Sleep
Take
now.
this. You're finished.
I'm gone.
We managed to turn the tide!
Going for now.
Take this.
But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert.
Lunar
Annihilation!
Rondo.
Searing flame! Now! More where that came from.
I've played
Let's
pretty much
refrain
all
from
of them,
losing.
except for maybe some of the first ones to ever come out. But I love Tales games. They're some of my favorite. Hello. Free health. I was so preoccupied dealing with a Zoogle that I slipped and fell. Make sure you don't make the same mistake as me. Raging Stormbeak 1. Okay. Oh, I see. Let me hit this crystal up. Copper chunk. So many of these mass boys. Get over here.
Get lost!
No escape. You picked the wrong fight.
Annihilation!
This one.
Ready! Dreams. Take this! This one's mine!
There we go.
In a vine?
Annihilation!
No time. You're finished.
Armor won't save you!
Annihilate one!
Take
Raging
this.
cascade! One more! In here!
Come one, come all.
Here goes! Mega ray! Annihilation!
This one's mine.
Here I come.
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're mine. You're finished.
So those are Dan and Astral Arts.
It's time.
Something you want to say? Not so long. You keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Nice.
Looks like we won.
More bizarre mega cores. We get some good shit. Mushrooms. Opal mass. Nice. It's kind of important to fight like everything that you come across at least once in this game, or you're not gonna have the levels you need to like beat the game.
Tear you to shreds!
You're mine.
Rusty nail!
You're finished.
Take this! There! Tiger blade! I never miss!
Here I
Here
come.
goes! Dance in the wind!
The shock.
Air thrust!
Searing gale.
Now!
Kisara. Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it.
Dance in
Yeah.
the wind! One more!
Nice technique.
Take this.
Going in.
Ow.
Ground and pound!
You're mine.
I'm
You're
gone.
finished.
Make it
Tornado
right.
out. Lunar.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Dohalim Ivy Master. Really? Yes, traps, please.
You sure showed them!
I have to heal myself
All
again.
in a day's work.
I should do that now. Not arts, items. Do this. We'll do another apple gel. Hello, good says.
Out of my way!
You're mine! Not today!
Contaminated! Here goes!
Strike!
Lightning! Down!
Take this!
Water snake!
Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Glacial
Blending
Spear!
Flash!
Here's the
Right
evil!
here!
Here
I
I
got
come!
you! Denied!
Not in your dreams! Freeze laser!
Take this! Plasma
Instant!
Shot!
By the power
You're
of
mine!
water! Watch and see!
This one's mine!
Here's
In here!
Here's a healing art! Here's another!
Okay.
Take this!
No, 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 no.
Through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Ha!
You
Who
picked the
said
wrong
anything
fight!
about letting off?
Lightning
You're
art!
mine!
Lightning
This one's mine! That's it! Do
Sword
it,
Rain
Finn!
Alpha!
That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll leave the front line to you.
Nice Red Riding Hood reference, I guess. Stonewing Mage
Design of
Code.
this
Equipment. Alright, better.
equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Well, he likes armor and fucking weapons, so yeah, probably. Man is probably a smith of some sort, or was a smith of some sort. Well, I guess I'm going back up. Okay, climb faster. There we go. Still haven't come across the fucking fast travel point yet. I'm looking for one though. Don't go back down the same stupid hole. Orange jump.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come! You're finished!
You wanna play? Then come at me!
Luna Rondo!
Air thrust!
You're on!
Light astral energy!
It's over!
There! Tiger
Here I
blade
come!
to the shadows!
Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Force!
Air thrust!
Take this! It's
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's
Who
over!
wants to run next?
It's
Who
over!
said anything about letting off?
Take this! It's over! Sword Rain Alpha! Blending Flash!
Going in!
Take this!
Denied!
Boom.
Not today!
Do it!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Glacial Spear.
Here's
You're
the evil!
mine!
Going in!
Huh?
Radiant
Lightning
Storm!
Shock!
Flawless flight!
Get over here.
Here I
Burn,
come!
bitch.
It's over!
Discharge!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Flawless flight!
Alright.
Everybody okay?
We're all
That leads to...
right, Alphen.
I think that's where I'm supposed to go, actually, so we're gonna avoid that. Fucking yoink all this shit up, though. Took some pepper. Okay, down here is a dead end.
Ah, guess I misread the landing.
Did you hurt yourself falling down? That would be a
Right,
first.
here goes! Here I
Lightning
come!
condemned!
You're
I'm
finished!
only getting
Look
started!
You're mine!
I can carve through armor! Going in!
I'm ready! Lightning condemned!
Sword Rain Alpha! Plasma Shock!
Freeze laser!
Strona!
Spin!
Luna Rondo!
Tiger blade!
Here I
Glacial
come!
Spear.
You're
Here's the
finished!
evil blade!
Look sharp. Where are you going?
Damn. I was hoping she'd fight the other way, but oh well.
It's over!
How's this?
Plasma Shock!
Do it!
Shield!
Here, let me help.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
This one's all mine.
Dance in the
Sword
wind!
Lane Alpha!
I'm all
Dragon
up.
Swarm!
Make it rain.
Looking good out there.
Just getting started.
That's the spirit. Take no prisoners.
Ridwell, your astral energy. Full throttle.
Alright, well.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
You want to step up? Or a copper. Y'all can fight me in a minute. Alright, break.
An opponent like this should be easy. I'll take you all off.
Anything in armor is all mine. Tiger blade.
Lightning condensed.
Here I come. Eat dirt.
Thunder blade.
This one's
You're mine.
One more.
Radiant flush.
Dragon Swarm.
Reload.
Tiger blade.
Not on my watch.
No spells for you, bitch.
Law, get toasty.
Bird strike. My turn.
Cyan instant.
Here, let me help.
Ready.
You're mine.
Crumble.
Lunar corruption.
Lunar Rondo.
Back into the
Rising
fray.
Phoenix.
Mega ray. Lightning
You're mine.
I'll heal your
Blast
way.
you. Prepare to be sealed. Take this.
Confiscated. Healing circle.
Here I come.
Appreciate the help.
Plasma shock.
All right. Now,
Burn.
where was I? Appreciate the help.
Hey, I'm getting back to the field
Well
of
then,
combat.
I should
One wasn't in
probably
that.
think about
Really?
tonight's menu.
What do we think about tonight's menu? We still have we're still full.
Hi, Hoodle.
Must be gonna have a bad day.
Cyan instant.
Plasma shock.
Arrow squall.
Mirage.
Lunar corruption. Gemini
Shot.
Sword Lane Alpha.
Make it rain.
Alright.
You won that by a mile.
Dude needs healing down here, huh? Came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but Zoogles. Not that I have anything to worry about because of you. Tempest Stone 1. Thank you, sir. Alright. And then there, okay, just making sure the recording's still working. Copper junk. Where does this lead, I wonder? Let's find out. I think the other way is where we're supposed to go, but we're about to find out, I guess. Oh, man, my back. Well, I have a fast travel point now. So I guess BRB, except for the fucking mantis. The mantis is a pain in the ass. Yeah, defeating them gives you astral flowers, which increases your CP. Also, some of the characters need to be
That
able
was
to beat
quite the little adventure we went on.
specific ones for unlocking certain of their trees. Yeah. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go. We're gonna go back and check the other path just to make sure. So we'll check this how to pass out. Check this way out. Right? This way? Wrong button. Get here this way. I think this is the way we're supposed to go.
Still
Maybe.
thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Words of wisdom. So am I going the right way? I'm gonna assume I'm going the right way by going this. God damn it! More cutscenes.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
No, I don't think he is. Any more? No? Alright, where's this go? Atalina Palace. The magnificent palace forms the center of Menancia life. Why are you walking so far back?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
Jesus.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Getting a little tense.
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
Oh, fucking destroyed.
He's tough.
Who are you? Said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the... That is all I desire.
Mysterious Swordsman 1.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Escape!
Oh god, he does a lot of fucking damage. Don't do the one with 28, he's kicking my ass.
Try harder! No!
Ow.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
I do not think I'm supposed to win this fight.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Take this.
I never miss. This one's mine.
Here.
Here to save you.
Take this.
First aid.
Alright, Mr. Dodgy, fuck off. Okay, immune, whatever.
This one is mine. More than that Annihilation.
Their arts were interrupted.
I do not think we can win this fight.
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
You're mine.
Appreciate the
It's
help.
over.
Sleep now.
Here I come.
You could use a
Try
ventilation
harder.
sphere.
My turn.
Holy shit.
I'm not done.
Take
This one's all mine.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think this is a fight we're supposed to win here. Just survive. Unless the game crashed. shit, dude. Top 10 anime fights, fuck.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Right, Sephiroth wannabe.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kind of crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought you
I'm
were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Remembering something else?
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
No, he didn't
Rinwell
say he'd
has a
be
good
back. He
point.
said till next
We
time.
need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
Shion rest, y'all got your fucking asses pounded into the ground. That was pretty brutal.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Alright, so this is where I'm supposed to go. We unlocked the fast travel point there. So we're going to go... Ridge. Here. I want to see what's up here. And then after we get to the next star, or the next main quest point, I might have to call it because I'm
Looks
running out
like
of
we
time
made
here.
it here in one piece.
I want to heal up, actually. There's not a fireplace here. Right. There's a temple here. I will probably have to come here later. Beach jump, nice.
What's that big tower over there?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Should they? Horse meat. Ugh. Do some more cow. Pig. Some miracle feed. And we'll do some chicken. Some fatty feed.
Aw, who's a good boy? Wait, why am I petting you?
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Probably, yeah. Rest. Probably should cook some stuff. That might be nice, but it's not like it's gonna matter. Sure. We'll eat mushrooms. More mushrooms. Mushrooms are delicious.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
They're just mushrooms. I was kind of making fun of the fact that it was just mushrooms, but okay. Didn't know you loved them so much.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while?
So we'll go Dohalim this time, I guess?
You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
Uh-huh. By tomorrow, you mean checking out this giant temple tower thing.
Shall we get moving?
This way. Might as well grab this. You want it? Thank you. There's probably a giant boy in here somewhere if I had to guess. Or it's completely sealed off. That works too.
You finally made it.
Wait, this is where I'm going. This way. I didn't think it would spawn me backwards, but sure. Onwards, enough words. Nez. Or Niez, not sure. This place looks eerie AF.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renins have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
They might.
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
There's an owl here. Alright, I'm gonna hit these cutscenes up and then we're gonna call it.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renins, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renins here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renin astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Let's see if I can predict this. What happens if Alphine is the Dark Wings character? Because he seems to have way more power than he should. His completely mysterious past.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renins can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renins like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. As always, remember to keep on gaming, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. Hey gamers, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, maybe even subscribe. The support always helps. And as always, remember to keep on gaming, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.